Morning, y'all. We are back again today. Where we left off yesterday, we didn't get a whole lot done, and I had told my mother I'd go take her shopping, and so we didn't get a whole. We did aside from just the basic building of some things, we didn't get a whole lot taken care of, and I have looked into what it's going to take me to. What it's going to take me to actually fill out the area for the community spawning, and it seems like it's going to be quite a bit that we're going to need to do. We're going to have to clear out quite a big area because the spawnable area for community spawning is massive. And the thing about community spawning of zombies is they do not when a mob spawn I looked at several videos, but when a mob spawns, it doesn't spawn. It spawns right here. See where I'm standing? I'm like in the middle of a block. But a community spawn zombie will spawn on the corner of a block. And so we can prevent mob spawns other than community zombie spawns by filling this area with chains or any sort of half block like glass pane. Just as long as it's not connected so the zombies can walk through it. There's a big problem though. We're going to have to clear the entire area where they could possibly spawn and mob proof it by either slabbing it or something of that nature. It's going to be a big process, but I think we can. I think the ideal is I'd like to slab a bunch of it today. At least the top layer, the stuff that's on top of land, so that mobs don't spawn up there. I'd like to set the parameters of what we're actually going to be dealing with as far as the zombie spawner is concerned, which will give us a basic idea of what this footprint is. It's going to be a big project. And you know me, I like big projects. So we're going to take it on. We're going to do the best we can. Try to get this thing sorted out. Let me catch that cat over there. It's me, Design Outlaw, and I'm here in Dallas, Texas. We are going to go ahead and get started, see what we can do. We're going to grab a whole bunch of slabs. I haven't even determined what kind of slabs we're going to use. Probably the stone brick. They're going to be the easiest. We're going to need a lot. Let's grab this fish. The project looks like it's going to be quite massive. It's going to take several hours for me to finish. Maybe even longer than several hours, maybe a couple days. Kitty, why are you running? Keep running. Hey, I'm just going to be over here when you want me. You decide you're hungry, I'm right here. This area's going to be covered in cats before too long. That I've tamed. One of the achievements is to tame every variant of cat. Hey, kitty. There you go. Hey, the best thing about cats is they scare away creepers. So I'm all for it. In fact, let's go ahead and do it. Since they keep spawning over here, and they'll continue to spawn over here. Let's go and put the fish in there. All right, let's get some at least enough stone brick that we can start slabbing the area as best we can. My thought process here is: do we want to slab? Do we want to dig down to slab, or do we want to slab at level? I could see it being a huge, like, almost crater area. I foresee some interesting developments on this today, which is good. I put a pillow to support my back behind me so that I'm sit up more straight. Hopefully that helps with my posture. I'm gonna go ahead and load up my Facebook because, as I've said yesterday, Facebook doesn't seem to be working properly as far as messages are concerned. So give me just a moment. But I got a really good idea. Well, I know I have a good idea of what we need to do, and it's a lot larger than I was hoping it to be. But all we have to do is clear out the... So let's go ahead and clear out some of the area. We're going to need to grab some stone. And for now, we're going to put in the cracked and the chiseled. Hey, thank you, Kanswatji. Thank you for tuning in. We're about to try and slab an entire... Hey, Olivia, thank you for stopping by. We looked up on how community spawning actually works. And the area affected by community spawning is going to be massive. So we're actually going to have to slab a whole lot. And so there's going to be a lot of digging we're going to be doing. I've been trying to make these tunnels big enough so that we can fly down them. But unfortunately, there's only like 4 of us on the server that have wings. And so I'm pretty much alone in that endeavor. I'm going to have to see how far this area actually will have to go from its center point, which is right here. So it's gonna be one. I hope we don't get too close to the road, but we're probably going to actually hit it. I'm doing this just to count. We need to go 40 blocks this direction. We might be okay. Okay. Oh, it's going to be right up against this. I guess that'll be fine. Hey, Cyril. Cyril. Surham. Thanks for tuning in. we're gonna have to... we're gonna have to dig like crazy. I just want to even this out. We'll be using lots of stuff in this area for it. But for now, essentially I need to dig all the way to here. It's good that it didn't make it to the roadway, is all I got to say. Well, this is community spawning. This is kind of what we're trying to do with zombies. Alright, we're gonna have problems. Not because of the zombies. They're not a big deal. I'm so glad that my brother left this here. But yeah, this project's going to require a huge area. And so for now, I'm going to set up this right here. Oh, we have a piece of black stained glass. I thought we broke our glass. Maybe I thought it was my dark glass. Alright, what we need to do is clear out this area to about this level. We probably should set up the other area as well, so we know about how far we're going over. This is going to be quite the undertaking. Alright. It's basically going to be 40 by 40 in all areas, all directions. And I would like to have a little bit of breathing room on each side. Alright, that's not bad. Cool. Let's clear out this area. Oh, I brought a bed with me. Whew. I didn't realize I brought a bed. I knew it was going to be a big project, so it makes sense that I thought I should bring a bed. Alright, this is going to be a big area to cover. English is kind of a weird language. Several words that mean the same thing. And there's several words that are the same word, but mean things differently. I would like to make this look like a mossy ruins. Because I would like it to look somewhat natural. But maybe not. I think we want it to be kind of a greenhouse. I would like to use a lot of the green blocks. Make it look very natural. But we need to make sure that mobs can't spawn in here. So that's something that we're going to have to deal with. And we're going to be doing that with slabs. We're going to start with stone slabs. We'll trade out some of the stuff. We'll be filling in a lot of the gaps as we go.
Got me some hammer accessories.
Hey, Olivia, thank you for the 100 stars. I appreciate that. Oh, most definitely. I've been drinking a lot of water. For breakfast, I had some bacon, basically, and some blackberries. Definitely taking care of my health. At least doing the best I can. Alright, we gotta move this all the way over to 40. This is gonna be a strain. We're gonna have to do something about the river. We can make it look like a dam. It might be cool. Ooh, we can make this look like a crazy, like, sludge factory. This might be fun. At least the bottom part. And then I want to go with complete ruin vibe above. I guess not really toxic waste, more like a mossiness. Mossy waste. Hey James, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in. We're working on a zombie spawner. I know it doesn't look like it, but It's because zombies have this community spawn mechanic. And so I'm gonna have to mob proof a lot of this area. What I'm trying to do is just get a feel for where we're gonna have to do this. And we're gonna mob proof the surface. And we're gonna even it out, and we're gonna do some not crazy stuff, but we're gonna do some fun stuff with it, maybe. First thing we need to do is discover our area that we have to work with. And so, as we get dirt, we want to fill in this area. We'll do something to hide this area as far as like the river is concerned, because I think the ideal here would be to make it look like there's like some sort of tunnel going through, which we can do very easily on the exterior. So that's something that I'm not, that's one thing I'm not worried about. It'll be easy to blend the river with it. My biggest problem is we're going to have a lot of area to cover. And it's going to be hard to make this entire area look like it's supposed to be the way it is. Even like from a story standpoint, like, oh, this world was terraformed for, I mean, this area was terraformed for a certain practice, blah, 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 blah. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to figure out how I want it to look. I don't know if we need to take care of the water. I don't think we do, but better safe than sorry, right? Plus we get all this ice. And it's not that hard to do. Plus we can go like this. There's going to be a lot of work that goes into this, but I'm going to have some fun doing it. I'm not going to sweat it too much. I don't mind putting in the work. Plus, I want to make this entire area look very green. We're going to be using moss. We're going to be using all sorts of fun stuff. Not worried at all. And plus, we get some clay out of it. Has anybody been paying attention to what's happening in Minecraft? What they've revealed? Oh, and the Allay one, as far as the mobs. Ooh, the Allay is going to be fun to play around with. I do love mob mechanics. It's probably what I like most about Minecraft. There we go. And that's just a matter of filling this area in. Is there a reason we're going this high? Yes and no. It was kind of arbitrarily picked, but I figured it was the common denominator. Ooh. Plus, in relation to the zombie spawner, it's not too far up, and we'll still be able to set up all we need. Me too! The new mob vote is crazy. Cool. I was hoping that it wasn't the glare. Not that the glare isn't a good mob. I just think the other mobs are better. And so I'm excited that it's not the glare. I thought the copper golem wasn't that best either. I thought the Allay was probably going to be the best one, and I'm super excited to get my hands on it and play around with it. But that won't be for a while. The next update is the Caves and Cliffs update, and looking at biome generation, we should be able to, on my server, we should be able to just add in the Caves and Cliffs update and not have any issues with it. We're running Fabric. We'll have to wait for Fabric to update, but otherwise it'll be fine. Plus, what we're getting in the next update isn't a whole lot of difference other than biome generation. And we plan on deleting some of the chunks that have been loaded outside of this main island. This is the reason why we all stuck to this main island. So that we can enjoy the next update. And go out and explore. And did you see the frogs that they're bringing in the swamp? And the boats with chests? They pretty much are giving us the swamp update that was one of the votes for the previous years. And so that's exciting. And the Birch Forest really did need an update, so if they do something crazy with the Birch Forest, that's awesome too. There's so much that's they're coming out with that I think is going to be a lot. It's going to be really good for the Minecrafting world. It's interesting. They do cover a lot of stuff. They're talking about how the Caves and Cliffs update will be coming out probably December, before the new year, which is great. The second part of it, I should say. But they've excluded the Warden and the Deep Dark, which I'm upset by, but I understand. And best I can tell, it seems like you're not supposed to be killing the Warden, which is not going to stop me. I'm definitely going to kill the Warden when it comes out. So, it's there's a lot of info there. But I do like that the Allay was the chosen mob. I feel like the Glow Squid actually probably led to us getting axolotls. In some respects. I think the Minecraft community, I mean not the Minecraft community, I feel like Mojang felt that they kind of screwed up. I could be wrong in this thought process, but... And they felt like the Glow Squid wasn't up to par. And I think that's why we got axolotls. Which is fine. What's really interesting is they've done, what, 4 mob votes? And what we've gotten from it is phantoms, goats, which we finally got the goats. Glow Squid, and now the LA. Thank you, Ken, for liking the stream. I appreciate that. So it's just a matter of figuring out. I mean, it's just a matter of time before we have several new mobs. Just from that, and then getting the frogs from the swamp update without voting for the swamp update is pretty crazy. I'd like for them to put the vultures in, but that's probably not going to happen. It would be nice for them to update the desert, because I feel like the desert is the only one that hasn't had a lot of TLC. Of course, the snow biomes haven't either, so, But we're going to get a bit of snow biome updates with the caves and cliffs, because we got the soft snow and all that stuff, which is awesome. Powdered snow. Honestly, Caves and Cliffs was the best choice for that one, and we've really, I really think that them changing the biome generation looks really good. If you haven't seen it, it's looking really good. So, I'm excited for that to come out. And they talked about how your current worlds will basically the bedrock will be gone. Other mounts would be fun. It'd be nice if there was like a flying mount, but like you can't make it a flying mount where you can go wherever you want. It would have to be a flying mount that kind of has a mechanic that, like the Electra does, because otherwise you'll lose the Minecraft feel for it, and that's the problem with a lot of the mods. I mean, a lot of the time with the mods is you lose a lot of your Minecrafty feel to it. And don't get me wrong, I love the mods. I play a lot of mods. And my friend's been trying to get me to play another mod pack, so we might end up doing that at some point. I'll definitely stream it if we do. So yeah, I think that's the biggest problem with the mods, is a lot of mods get rid of the feel. I would really like them, and I know they've already done it, but I would really like them to do a better job with villagers. I know the original villagers were absolutely terrible, but I still feel like they're lacking in some respects. I just don't know how they would improve them at this point. I took my mother out to lunch yesterday while we were out shopping, and she wanted soup, and so we went to Olive Garden because they have the soup salad and breadsticks. It was nice. I'm just not the biggest fan of Olive Garden sometimes. Particularly because I'm not a big fan of pasta. I'm okay with pasta occasionally, but for the most part, I'm not a big fan of pasta. Essentially, it's people might get mad if I say this, but it's kind of like faux Italian food. It's Italian-esque food. A lot of it's overly salty, overly. It's not bad. I mean, it's good. American food is good. A lot of American food is good, but it's absolutely terrible for you. And so we just, I don't know. I like it. It's all right. I prefer when I go out, I like maybe Asian food or seafood. I do very much enjoy seafood. We also live in Texas, so there's a whole lot of Tex-Mex in the area. So good. But I think we were both in agreement that we wanted something that was a little bit lighter on the stomach. Alright, let's go ahead and sleep. We're going to expand out. Ooh, please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Gosh darn it. Could y'all, not? Alright, let's, expand out 40 blocks. In the other directions. Alright, we have one more direction to go, but for now, let's go down the street, these trees, because they're gonna have to go anyways. And then we'll continue, working on this area. We're probably gonna have to do some EXP grinding to fix our shovel here in a bit. Something so satisfying about mining like this, though. Here we go. This is actually going to be the primary mechanism that we're going to use to mobs community spawn. We're going to be using snow golems. It's a very interesting process. Essentially, you run zombies through basically a gauntlet of snow golems, and they have a chance of spawning more zombies. And if they're a leader, they'll spawn a lot more zombies. And this is a mechanic that's only available on hard mode, which is what we're on. It's kind of why mobs hit me so hard. Even with good armor. We're gonna need all this dirt to fill in this area. And we'll be getting rid of all this ice as well. Because I just want it to all be pretty much uniform. Yeah, as far as the community spawning is concerned, the zombies, if they're hit, have it's like a 0.5% chance of spawning. Is it 0.5? It's a low chance of spawning more mobs. And anytime they spawn more mobs, they will, it'll reduce their chance by a certain percentage. But if you spawn a zombie leader, if a zombie leader spawns, which a zombie leader can spawn whenever a zombie spawns, the zombie leader will spawn a bunch of zombies, basically. In fact, one of the rarest mobs you can find in the game is a zombie leader, a baby village zombie leader that's left-handed, can equip armor. That's a jockey. It's just like a really long list of things that zombies can do. Basically, if you check off all the boxes, it's the rarest it could be. But zombies can be left-handed or right-handed, but there's a smaller chance of being left-handed. There's a smaller chance of it being a zombie villager. There's a smaller chance of it being a baby villager, zombie. There's a small chance of it riding a chicken, so it'll be a chicken jockey. And then there's a small chance of him being a leader. And so you add all those together, and it's like the rarest. It would be the rarest mob you could come across in Minecraft. Just because there's so many variances of zombies. Which you don't really think about it, but yeah, there are a lot of variances of zombies. Zombies that can carry items, zombies that can't carry items, zombies that are wearing armor, zombies. There's a chance that a zombie, and this is based on your level, or the level of the area that you're in. Nope, they do not look different. It's just basically a null value. I mean, a binary value. Leader or not leader. It's a rare spawn. But when you're dealing with hundreds of zombies, you're definitely going to have leaders. It's not that rare. There's really no way to discern them without command blocks. I did a lot of research on the community spawning, and so it's gonna be this is gonna be a big project for me. I thought it was gonna be something I could just one and done, but it's gonna just be a huge project. I'm gonna use a lot of glass so that everybody can see what's going on when it's done, because it's gonna be something I'm gonna be working on the next few days. And we're doing this so that we get we're going to be converting them to drown, and so we're going to get copper drops from them. And there's a very interesting thing about converting them to drowns. Zombies have a chance of, I've already gone over what zombies can do as far as spawning in more zombies, but drowns are zombies too. And when you convert a zombie into a drown, it resets their chances of calling in community spawning. And so even if they've already done a community spawn, they can do more community spawns once they convert. Which is crazy. Very weird. Kind of cool. So once we convert them to drown, they'll actually have an additional chance of spawning more zombies. It's kind of crazy. We're gonna get a lot of zombies this way. Unfortunately, when it comes to making big machines like this, a lot of it's just grinding. The hardest part is I'm gonna have to get on my. I have an Alta account that is a spectator to the server. It's where I do all my administrative stuff, so that I don't fall to the temptation of cheating. And so my other account, I will make sure that I have all the caves lit in this area. Because there's really no other way to figure it out. We'll do our best to do it all without getting on our spectator account. But once we've done all that, we will get on our spectator account and finish it up. Hello, you're in queue? Josiah? How's it going? Minecraft's such a fascinating game. There's so much you can do in it. You know, there's a space shuttle that's being built right there. Maybe we could make this like a launch pad. Or something to that effect. I don't know. I haven't really decided what I want to do with it yet. I didn't think I was going to have to cover this large of an area when I started, so I haven't really considered what I want to convert it to. To be fair, I'd say everyone's name wrong. In fact, I have a... What the heck? Where? How did he... Did he just spawn on me? Because he was not there the moment I looked at... What? That's confusing. But I have a friend. His name is Dylan. And I specifically pronounce his name wrong. But yes. I pronounce most names wrong. Are we gonna die? Are we gonna die? No, we're not. Sweet. I blame it on American education. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. I knew he was there, but... That's gotta be fixed. Oh, well, that's a problem. We don't have any iron blocks on us. That's a big problem. We're gonna need quite a few. So, I mean, no offense by it. I'm just very bad at pronouncing names. It could be because it's probably because growing up, my friend was a grammar Nazi, and he really annoyed me with it. So I would specifically use words wrongly. And it's just become a habit of mine. And I'm very bad at pronouncing things. Now that we're starting to get this set up, I'm ready to start working more on mob grouping it. So let's start that. That way we don't have any more surprise creepers. There's nothing more infuriating than surprise creepers destroying stuff that you've been working on. You know, it's really funny. I'll watch YouTube and do videos when I normally do this sort of stuff. Because it's a lot of it's boring work, but necessary work. And it's very easy to just zone out and kind of get in a flow. And you completely forget what you're doing. You can just listen to a video and just go on autopilot doing this. I'm concerned with this one. I did not go far enough. We shall see. Let's see, we've gone 2 this way, so we need 38. Is it the 8 or the 6? Oh, we done goofed. 8. This will determine if we did it right. Should be 40. Should just be right. Oh, this is the right. Oh, we might have gone too far, actually. That's kind of weird. Okay. We might have gone too far. Or, yeah, it should be right here. That's fine. I don't care if we went a bit too far. We went out, what, 42 blocks? So, if we're going to do that, we can do 42 blocks all the way around. It'll give us a space to kind of play with. Yeah, it'll give us more playroom. So we'll do 42. It's going to be a big area of development. Which is good. Spawn needs some more stuff near it. Inspire. Plus, I'd like to, my brother's been building the roads. I don't know if he wants it, but I might donate some copper to the road building project. In case he wants to use copper. All right. We need to sleep because snow is gonna really screw some stuff up. Let's go ahead and put our crafting table down. I don't think we need to, but yet. We'll put it right there for now. Mr. Creeper, I need you to go away. Alright, we need to go 42. This way. We almost dropped down. I want this to look like a giant, massive. Oh, that sucks. I've had essentially a cold. I'm not sure if it's a cold or allergies, but it has passed. My throat is still a bit scratchy from it, so I'm thinking it was allergies, as I suspected. Which sucks because I grew up when I grew up I had no allergies. And since becoming an adult, I seem to have a lot more allergies. Anything more than 0 is a lot more for me. So it's kind of annoying. So I totally get that. So I totally get that. I've had a scratchy throat all day. Not all day. Today I actually don't feel... My throat's not that itchy, scratchy right now. So I guess whatever I'm allergic to is down this today. I'm pretty sure it's pollen. And since it's cooler, the pollen's not spreading as much. I'm sure that's quite frustrating. I was quite a... I mean, I spent a lot of time outside as a kid, and then but apparently I was extremely durable because I've had several x-rays as a kid, never broken a bone, never really had allergies. And now as an adult, it's just like, oh. So this is what everybody was going through with allergies. I never broken a bone, but I did crack one of my bones before. Otherwise, I pretty much didn't have any real problems as a kid. But as an adult, I've had an occasional pains, and all sorts of stuff. Kind of sucks growing up, but I knew that. So this is 42. The one to the left is 42. Let's make sure that the one to the right is 42 as well. I cracked my bone. Huh, this is an interesting story. I never skateboarded ever. And my friend had a skateboard. And I got on his skateboard and it slipped out from underneath me at like almost immediately when I got on. And I fell probably. I didn't fall all the way. Like I fell down a flat, basically 3 steps, and landed on concrete with my wrist. And I swear, I thought my wrist was broken, but we took X-rays and it was just a crack. We need to go 1 extra. Nine. Eight. We need 8 more from there. Just to make sure. So yeah, need to go 2 more this direction. Oh yeah, it very much is. I can't imagine breaking something. But from what one of my friends used to say that it's like he felt no pain when he snapped his arm. And that's because I guess there's a certain amount of pain killing your body will do. Where they just kind of, like, those nerves don't exist right now, sort of thing. So, I've been watching a lot of anime lately. My brother has a Hulu subscription and a Funimation subscription. So I've been watching on his stuff. There's one called Maiden Abyss, which is kind of interesting. It feels a lot like a at the start it feels very much I don't know how to describe it. Like a little fun cartoon, and it's actually very brutal. But much like a Shonen Jump, nobody dies, I think. Though perhaps that changes. Unfortunately, they only made one season. I also watched the hot new anime, Demon Hunter. And it's alright. But somebody had pointed out to me before I even watched it that it's essentially Inuyasha. And after watching it, I must agree, it is essentially Inuyasha. Except for demons can't come out during the day. Which makes most of the settings nighttime, which is cool. Let's go ahead and light this cave. I keep scrolling by accident. Just keeps getting me my shovel. Alright, come on, kill the flag bear. There you go. What? I didn't kill him. I don't think there's any cows nearby. Oh well. I'm upset by that. I guess that's because I shot him initially. That's sad. So we need to find some cows before we go back to our base. Otherwise, we're going to have a problem on our hands. I have far too many villages over there. And I'm not prepared to do a raid. Hey, Antonio. Thank you for liking the stream. I'd like to probably do some sort of, I don't know. Since we have 2 extra rows all the way around, we're probably going to replace these blocks with stuff. But to start with, what we want to do is just slab it all. This gives me a good break from working on the base. Because honestly, what's stopping me on the base right now is I want to, I need to gather materials for it. And honestly, some of the materials are daunting to gather. And one of them being copper, this will actually help with that. I think I want to make this like a giant dome. I think it'd just be interesting. We're doing a cardinal sin of Minecraft. This entire area is even. Oh, no, it's not. Because it was... Nope, it's not. Because the center of it's 9 by 9. So I guess it's not even. Cool. We're not performing a cardinal sin of Minecraft. It will be an odd built structure. Probably gonna have to go work on our... Not work on. Refresh our shovel. After we expel all this dirt. And then we'll do some mining after this, so that we have all the stone we need. I'm gonna make this thing look like a giant reactor. I've kind of got starting to get a vision for it. That's gonna be fun. We're gonna want a dark gray block on the exterior. So probably we might go with basalt for like a reactor casing. And then we're gonna use dark glass in the middle because we need it to be not oh, why are my words not working? We want it to not we want it to be see-through. But we don't want it to have light. Whew. Why was that so hard to get out? Whew. I'm starting to get an idea of what I want to do. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna start by slabbing it, but we're probably going to be editing that as we go. As the pieces to the farm start to reveal themselves. So I want this thing to look just absolutely insane. And around this area, I'm probably going to make it as green as I can. Like the reactor's causing some sort of adverse reaction with the Fanta. I don't know. It'll be a nice change from what I've been doing. I think I've kind of got burnt out on the style that I was going for on my base. This will allow me to kind of take a break from it and reevaluate my style. How, like, why did it blow up there? I was so far away from it. Sometimes creepers don't make a lot of sense to me. Didn't so much as even damage me. Let's take a look at these shulker boxes and see if any of them have dirt in them. We're gonna use all of it. Nope. All right, well, let's slab a bunch of this real quick. I think the interior part where the engine is, we're going to make it all glass. So We'll keep the slabs around the outside of it. And there's basically going to be a vein going this way and a vein going that way. And those will be the areas that will have glass on them. And we'll probably, on the edge, put stairs to it to make it kind of cave in. I'm starting to get a good feel for what I want to do here. This thing's going to be a huge project, and it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be a lot of fun building this. It's something different. And it's going to be a standalone project. It's not. I'm not going to envelop the entire area. And what we're going to do is we're going to basically between tomorrow and today, I'm going to have to farm a bunch of amethyst. We're going to be using a lot of dark glass. I'm going to try to fill a shulker with it. And honestly, all that really is just sitting and doing nothing. Let's go below. And essentially what I'm saying is we're going to be headed out this way about 40 blocks. It's not going to go all the way up to the dirt, which is why it's going to be more interesting. It's going to have like a drop to it. And this is how we're going to get our stone for this build. I don't know how high we're going to go up. It's not as high as dirt is. So we're probably, this is probably going to be fine. This is going to be a big mining project, though. Hey, Justin. How's it going? We're probably going to have to move the beacon here in a bit. Of course, I could just leave it for now. I think we'll just leave it for now. But all the way around it, we're going to have to fill. We could have used buttons or other things, but slabs work just fine. We even could have used pressure plates. Oh man, I love pressure plates. Maybe we should have used pressure plates. Men. Men what? Are you saying it's raining men? Or are you saying men are the only people up at this time? Where you are from? I mean, either makes sense. Coco Melon. Why does this... Oh boy. Oh, my legs are hurting. Might need to stretch them here in a moment. This is gonna be quite the undertaking. It'll be fun. Well, as long as this is being done, we won't have to worry about surprise creepers as much. We'll still get them. I was about to say, where did my pick go? We'll still get them, but not as much. This much slabbage. So, anybody buy Bitcoin? Seems to be at an all-time high. I would imagine if anybody had invested in Bitcoin, they would be feeling pretty good about now. Men. Indeed, men doing manly things. At the hour of men. Finding heavy things and lifting them up. Mining is poggy. Eh. I've done my fair share of mining. In fact, we have statistics on the server, and I can show you how much my fair share of mining I've done. Let's see. Let's look at my statistics. I've mined 100,000 netherrock and 98,000 stone. Ooh, a spider jockey. In full gold armor. That's pretty cool. That's kind of rare. Can't say that I really understand what you're saying there. It's actually quite cool here in Texas today. It seems to be cool in the morning, which is normal. But I'd like it to be cool at night as well. Ah! This is gonna be a long process. But we're getting there. A little bit at a time. I will probably continue this tomorrow. What time? I mean, we've been streaming for about 2 hours. That's not bad. I got a few hours in me though. I think I will probably stream for about 3 hours today, and then tomorrow we'll continue where we left off. Though I might do some stuff on my own if I feel inclined to do so. Cocomelon. Bye, thank you for coming by. Have a great day. I hope you find the men you're looking for. Hi, Lai. Lai? How's it going? Hello, Justin. Welcome back. Thought you were leaving. Filipino. Yes, I get that a lot. I guess this time's a good time for a Filipino audience. I do get a lot of Filipinos stopping by. Which is cool. Alright, let's eat some food before we die. Yes, men. Actually, we need to mine up this stuff. Oh, we goofed. It's fine. There we go. Didn't really want to mine up that much, but okay. Thank you, Frank, for liking the stream. I appreciate that. I'm doing alright. Honestly, we are kind of doing some terraforming to prepare for a community spawning zombie spawner. So it's it might be a little bit of a boring process, but terraforming oftentimes is a rough thing to do. Today's going great. It's kind of cool outside, which is great. Texas has been very hot as of late. And thank you, Justin, for following. Otherwise, it's just it's a normal day. I like that it's cooler than it has been, so that always perks me up. I really like the cold because I like wearing long sleeves and I like wearing hoodies. Nothing quite as fun as curling up in a blanket and watching a movie or something. So I'm liking that it's finally getting cold again. So, overall, good day. After I get off today, I'll probably watch a couple of YouTube videos, and while I'm doing that, I'm probably going to be AFK, letting some amethyst geodes grow. We'll mine up a bunch of geodes to prepare for tomorrow. Yeah, it's been a great day. How's your day been? A lot of times when I do grindy stuff like this, I like to just put on some videos, some movies maybe. But today I am streaming it. Because honestly, I really don't have a lot prepared for what I want to do. Other than I need copper, and so this community zombie spawner is going to be super useful. Cool. I generally try to get up and get going. Lately, I've been waking up at about 6 in the morning, and then I do a little prep work for when I'm going to stream while I drink coffee and eat my breakfast. And then I get to work. I'm gonna have to do some spot mining so that I can see how far I need to go this way. Perhaps that's what we'll do real quick. Is there anything more satisfying than mining with a Haste 2 beacon and efficiency 5? Thank you, Frank, for following. So you got a lot of plans for today, Frank? Gonna go, do you have work you need to go take care of? Ooh. Please say you have something good. Tinfoil Shaft, False Symmetry, Python. Hi, Jevin and Cub Fam. Anything good down here? Ooh. I really want that. Thank you, Celine, for liking the video. Do we have any emeralds? If we do, it'll be in here. We do. go ahead and grab that. Grab Cub Pants head. Jevin. I understand that completely. You know, I worked at my previous job for 6 years, and it wore me out. And ever since I kind of took a step away, ever since I was laid off, but I was ready to leave far before then. So ever since they laid me off, I felt like a large weight has been lifted off my shoulders. I didn't realize how much my job stressed me out. And most of it was needless stress brought on by my boss. So I'm excited to finally, I'm feeling really good now that I am unemployed. Though soon I'm probably going to have to find a job. And I know that sucks, but it's almost that time. I've got about a year's worth of savings left that I could use and not completely deplete my savings. But for now, we're just streaming because I enjoy streaming. There's something almost therapeutic about streaming. Allows me to kind of take a step back and think about things and converse with people. I've met quite a few people streaming. Hey Celine, how's it going? How was your day? Really like to finish up this area at the very least today. Hey, MJ, thank you for liking the stream. I appreciate it. I've considered doing a political podcast, but I don't particularly find that enjoyable. Politics kind of annoy me. And then my friend has been trying to get us to start doing a Magic the Gathering podcast, and I would be on board with that. Thank you, Justin, for liking the stream. Uh, freelance carpentry sounds like a lot of fun. I for about I guess about 2 years, I worked hanging what is it? Fire sprinklers with my father. And boy, did I learn that my father is a hard worker. Let's go ahead and sleep. Hopefully we don't get attacked before we wake. There's something so satisfying about working with your hands. Can I say what? I don't even know how that's pronounced. Give me just a moment. Mahal Kita? Is that how it's said? I went through a phase where I built a lot of you might this might sound kind of funny, but I built cosplay, and there's a lot of trying to figure out how you're going to build certain things, and not like sewing build cosplay. I mean like working with plastics, working with foam, working with a lot of the harder things to work with when it comes to cosplay. Mahal Kita. I have a for one of the cosplays that I made a hammer that literally is like 15 pounds, and at a convention center I had to carry it around, and because of the rules of the convention center I had to carry it straight up. So I carried the hammer straight up, and it's like 15 pounds. So for hours, I was carrying a hammer straight up. That was my first attempt at making a weapon. I learned to make it lighter, we'll say. But it was a good workout. We're probably gonna have to go repair our tools here soon. And working on cosplay really gave me a respect for the people that you see walking around in like these big ornate costumes. Because I was trying to do stuff that was kind of simple. And so I can't imagine some of the work that goes into those things. What I'm doing currently is I'm mob proofing this area because we're going to take this spawner down here. It's a zombie spawner. The zombie spawner is going to be our fodder for it, but it's going to feed the zombies into a chamber where they'll be pelted with snow golems. The snow golems will cause the zombies to potentially do what's called a community spawn, which will spawn zombies along this vector here, and there'll be a vector over there. And the zombies will be then drowned, and then it'll be a drown spawner that'll produce a lot of copper. Salamat. Salamat. This is a it'll be a massive project. But it'll produce a great deal of copper, which is what we're after. Can you doing? Sorry, I don't know what you mean by that. Alright, we need to go refresh our tools. Because we're going to need to do a lot more digging. I have no idea how to say that. Bahu Aku. Are you kidding me to say curse words in your language? Please no. Let's go go to our Enderman farm and refresh our tools. We're low on rockets as well. I feel like they are too, but I can't say that I care. I do have friends in Minecraft. I didn't build all this myself. There's been a lot of work that's gone into it amongst some of my friends. This particular design is quite insane. Look at Enderman. Thank you, Premier. Thank you, Celine. Oh, yes, it is quite a few mobs. We don't need that. We don't need that. The rest of it we'll keep. Where's my other pick? I must have left it at my base. That's fine. Well, yes, it is quite a few mobs. This particular mob spawner is kind of insane. It comes from several different people, but the where I got it from was from YouTuber by the name of Wells Knight. Me and my brother built this farm in order to, and it's simple. In order to, I have a YouTube, but I haven't done episodes. I've just kind of, when I stream here on Facebook, I stream to the YouTube as well. I disagree. A gold farm beats a Enderman farm, without a doubt. But my gold farm is located far away. But yes, I do have a YouTube, but currently all I do on it is stream. And when I'm streaming here on Facebook, I'm also streaming on YouTube. We need some more stone. Oh wait, before we do this. We need a probe. Really? Thank you, Justine, for following. I thought you already did. Oh no. We did all this mining, but I don't think we're anywhere close. Huh. I guess we're gonna need to do some reconnaissance. Trying to get over here. This is at Y level 51. $44. We are way too low. We're gonna want to fill this in. Otherwise, mobs might spawn in it, which will decrease our rates on our zombie farm. Alright, 51 is our goal. So right here. And this should go where we need to go. What kind of automatic farm? I have several automatic farms. So this is the end point. We don't need to go this far. We just need to come to here. Like that. I appreciate it. I do really enjoy when people watch. It's a lot of fun. I like interacting with the audience. But yes, what kind of farm do you want me to make? I can show you some of the farms I've already made. I've been thinking about doing YouTube. It's just there's a lot of work that goes into editing videos. And I'm so rusty at it. It's just going to take some time for me to get used to doing it. And so I want to do it, I just haven't done it. And I'll have to start recording my streams to do that. As much as I understand and appreciate what Roblox does, It's just not a game that I play. And I understand it's very popular, and I understand it's a definitely got some. It's definitely got my respect for a game, even if it's not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. I think they've done a good job. I don't know how far we need to actually build wide. We're probably going to fill out this entire area if we can. Wheat farm. I don't think there's a way to make an automatic wheat farm. You might be able to do it with villagers. I'll have to look it up. If you can do it with villagers, it's the same way you would do a carrot farm. But I don't think they do the same things with wheat as they do with carrots. So it might be a problem. I don't. You can't judge games based on the community. I feel this way about communities, both on games and also like YouTube and whatnot. You can't judge a community based on the actions of a few. You've gotta judge it based on its merit. I don't know. It's just a weird. I don't know how I feel about that. I definitely respect Roblox. It's grown exponentially. They clearly know how to please their audience, and so get mad respect for that. Well, you have a great night sleep there, Justin. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. There's something to be said about game developers that actually listen to their community and do things to help their, I mean, not help, but appease their communities. And so that's why I have respect for Roblox. It's not my cup of tea, but I realize that there's a lot of kids that really enjoy Roblox. And so it does I think it does what it should do. So that's my 2 cents about Roblox. Minecraft does a good job too. Mojang has really, and lately since they were bought by Microsoft, they've kind of stepped it up. Not to say that original Mojang was not a good company. They did a really good job. But Microsoft has taken it and been like, how can we, and this is going to sound bad, but how can we merchandise this? How can we make this profitable? And so they've really, I feel like Microsoft has really stepped up a bit. So, as far as those communities are concerned, I think a lot has really gone to making them good communities. Not good well, I can't say the good communities, but they've gone to making them good games, and they've supported their patrons basically. A lot of game companies could take a page out of Mojang's book and Roblox book. Like, the stuff that's happening with Blizzard right now is absolutely terrible. It's just sad because I've always liked Blizzard as a company. And they say they've gotten rid of the problems, but it's hard for me to trust that. I feel like they're doing things that is just trying to just put a band-aid over things. So that they continue to milk us for profit. I was very disappointed in the most recent expansion of World of Warcraft. You know, Among Us was a big trend, and Innersloth, I believe, is the company. I felt like they did nothing to kind of support their community. And I don't feel like streamers really did justice to the community either. Anybody notice how Twitch has kind of been falling down on its job as of late? With the leaks. I want a thin layer of dirt just so that if I mine into it, I kind of know. And again, we might be moving this. We know, who knows? Dirt. Might go down, might go up. I think the first priority is to get everything situated the way it should be. Sorry, guys. Ooh, we could do something where we make this entire area out of ice. Around it. Like a prison. I don't know. Alright, there we go. That's a good start. There. We're having to cut through water, which sucks. Be easier if we grabbed our sponges. Alright, let's take this 42, and what I'd like to do is go to the middle over here. This is going to be a problem. We need it to be 42. If we do it like that, we should be fine. We're getting low on food. We might have to take a food break. Ugh. We done goofed. There we go. All right, and the thought here is 42. 30. And we're going to be digging up the area too. To make sure it's all even. So we're taking this 30. 9 more. People ill and people crying. Cactus, what you preach? Can you turn the other cheek? All right. We went 42 in that direction, so we're good to go. There's still a lot of work to be done here. This is a good start for me. We'll have to continue a little bit at a time. We get this all done. This is definitely a good start. We'll close off these caves, and then we'll be going through and fixing that later. As problems present themselves, that is. We need to go to this chest over here. And just for now, put that stone in there. For your entertainment, I don't really wanna mess with me tonight. How is everyone doing? I see we've dropped quite a few. Makes sense, we're changing of times. Got a bunch of people from the Philippines. Bunch of kids from the Philippines. I do appreciate it. This thing's gonna be massive. I can already tell. Which is fun. It's gonna confuse my friends when they log on. I'm cool with that. In fact, that'll be funny. It'll be good to spawn proof a bunch of spawn. I think what we'll be doing is we'll be just slabbing caves. There's lots of things we could do. We could slab it, we could pressure plate it, we could block it up like we're doing right now. We could button it. But I think slabbing it's probably what we're going to end up doing. The pressure plates are really good because unlike when you're doing stuff like this with the dirt or when you're putting down slabs, when you put down slabs, you can screw up and like do that right there. It takes a little bit of getting used to not do that as much. Whereas pressure plates, you don't have that problem. So we could do buttons or whatever. I'm thinking I want to do slabs. Because I like slabs. So as we're doing caves nearby, that's what we'll do. Slab it up. What kind of slabs do we want to do? We could just do stone slabs, which would be really weird. It'd be like there's this extra layer of stone everywhere. Of course, that's what I'm doing in the Nether. Because I'm crazy. Getting a lot of work done today. This was not slabbed at all. And a lot of it was covered in dirt. Alright, let's clear this. Slab as much as we can. And prepare this area. Okay. We need to slab all this to that way. Mob proofing, so much fun. I'll be honest. Hey Leon plays. Good to see you again. How you been? Thank you for stopping by and liking. How's your day going? I'm currently mob proofing. It's not the most exciting thing to do, but it's one of those things in Minecraft that has to be done for certain things. Oops. There's a lot of work left to be done, but I would like to get at least a little bit more done before we hop off for today. We have a lot more dirt than we do. You know what? Okay. I mean, that sucks, but it wasn't the worst. I think what we want to do is just be sure to have a layer of dirt at the very top here, and then the slabs. And then what we do down below. As long as we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, we're good. Just like this. Should be fine. And then it's just a matter of surrounding this area with slabs. Like that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the right layer. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is where we need it to be. There we go. And let's go get some more stone over here. Why? Why did I place that? Thought I was on this. Oh. This beacon will eventually be changed. Hey, ZBB. How's it going? How are you doing today? Thank you for sharing the stream. I appreciate it. I was actually fixing to get off here soon, though. We don't want we don't want ice here because otherwise, all it takes is a little bit of light. We have a flood. Ah, what you having for lunch? Anything good? Anything spicy? Abnormal? Out of ordinary? It's about lunchtime here. Um, that's why I'm probably gonna be hopping off here soon. All right, let's see. 4 or 5. My voice is starting to crack. All right, we need to make sure this is 42. If so, it'll be complete as soon as we do this. Not complete as in everything done. Just we'll be sure that everything's 42. Interesting. I want that one to be in front. Why do I always do that? Oh. Why did I do that? There we go. Thank you, Adam, for liking the video. $37. $37. Ten more. Look at that. Perfect. Just like that. And then we're just going to outline this right here. There we go. Hi, zombie boys. All right, let's see. What else can we do right now? Hey, thank you, Raimundo Flores, for liking the stream. Once I finish up this area right here, we will probably be going for the day. There's a lot more that we need to do, but I'm getting quite hungry, and I've been streaming for about 3 hours. Oh, a little over 3 hours. This area is going to be covered with death. Mwahaha. Destruction. All right. Look at this. We have a vast landscape. All right. Let's mine out the top of this. I keep thinking I'm hearing creepers. But it's not creepers. All right, let's go ahead and do one more set of these. And we'll probably hop off for the day. We've come quite a ways today. There's a lot left to do, but for 3 hours worth of work, we've actually accomplished quite a bit. And we've mob proofed a good chunk of the top here. We'll be, like I said, we'll do some creative stuff with it later. But it's best if we get this all situated so that we can do some variations. We can do some cutting some holes in it, just a little bit of everything. And then I think if I can get my brother and maybe a few of my friends on, it'd be nice to go through and get all the caves taken care of. Who knows how that'll go. Alright, it's just a matter of finishing this up. Ow. Yeah, that's what I thought. You too. Ugh, whatever. Let's just sleep. It's not like any of them are going to come for me. Maybe we'll level the area real quick. Did we start a raid in our base? Oh no. I certainly hope that's not the case. Because that'd be bad news. I guess we can go look. I don't think we went anywhere where our village is. Bad Omen have a time limit? I don't think it does it? I guess we should go back to our base. We might be fighting a raid. Okay, If we're gonna be going to fight a raid, we need a bow. Otherwise, we're gonna get monkey stomped. We flew over here. I don't think there are any villages this way. If we didn't start a raid, it will be at our base. Because I don't think we've been anywhere other than our base. And the Ender farm. We'll know as soon as we get through this portal. If we did, time to prepare. Nope, no raids here. Huh. The only other place that could have possibly been. Alright, we're looking for a raid, guys. We had bad omen and we didn't drink milk. Maybe over here? Nope. Right here, maybe? Nope. No raids were detected. Huh. Alright. Okay. False alarm, guys. False alarm. We did not have a raid. Despite having bad omen and not getting rid of it. Ooh. Well, okay. I guess with no raid detected, we can probably call it a day here in a moment. Let me get some dirt out of the way. Oh, this feels in a cave area. Maybe I will fill in all the caves in the area. Instead of slapping them like I was going to. We'll choose something crazy to fill them in with too. Maybe iron blocks. No. Not iron blocks. That would be too much. We'd have to turn back on the iron farm. Which means we'll have to build a sorting system for it. Which I'm just not ready to do yet. We've got plenty of iron for now. There we go. Okay. Oh, darn it. All right. I'm gonna do one more stack. Well, 2 stacks of these. And then we're going to call it a day. I keep saying I'm going to call it a day. We're finally going to. So let's do this. I just really want to finish this. Because I feel like once I finish this, I can start working on the spawner. And that's exciting. I really like working on mob manipulation. It's just one of my things I really enjoy. When I'm playing Minecraft. There are other games where mob manipulation is not as fun. I don't know how much digging we'll be doing underneath this stuff, but if we do a layer of dirt and these slabs, we'll get a good indication of what we want when we're digging up. Maybe we'll just dig the entire thing out. I doubt it, but maybe we will. I don't know. Really? Again? I thought we already covered this. No. Quit snowing. We have a vast land of slabs. We've done so much today. It feels like we've done nothing, but we've done a lot. We'll be working on that tomorrow, probably. I'm gonna probably, when I hop off, I'm going to fire up a YouTube video, and while I'm watching the YouTube video, I'm gonna just slab this entire area. It's something I really just can't do while streaming. But you see my process. I'd say by this time tomorrow, hopefully the process is done and we can start working on this spawner. I appreciate everybody who tuned in. You can follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I got plugs in the bottom. I don't have my YouTube down there. I need to make a YouTube button for myself. But thank you all for tuning in. I should be back tomorrow. If I'm not, thank you all for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much. And bye.